Good morning from Jakarta, my apartment, 8th floor, and today I'm going to tell you about what it's like to ride a moped in Jakarta. But first of all, let's have a look around here. So you can see the sprawl, the airport's right over there. Over there in the distance is central Jakarta and the skyscrapers. You can see a nice lake down there that's probably full of mosquitoes. So yeah, I'm going to go head down there. It's not central Jakarta, but it's close enough to show you what it's like on a moped. So let me give you a bit of background. Before I moved to Indonesia, I had never even ridden on a motorbike, not even once. Not a moped, not a scooter, nothing like that, just a push bike. And then when I arrived in Indonesia, I saw people scooting around on these mopeds, and I thought, no way will I be able to do that. 2 weeks later, I got my first moped. It cost about 20 million rupiah, brand new, Honda Vario 125cc, which most of them are around here, and which is about 20 million is about £1,000. You can get a second-hand one for between 300 and 800 pounds. You need a license officially. Some people do, some people don't. You need insurance officially. Some people do, some people don't. You definitely need a helmet. Try to get a good one. The one that comes with a bike is a pretty flimsy one. And you also need to make sure your number plate's up to date. Unfortunately, mine is not. Mine's about to run out. So I've got to do a sneaky little trip to a shop that sells false plates until I can arrange my official one. So what's it actually like driving on the streets of Jakarta? At first it's hair-raising, but within a couple of weeks, even a couple of days, you'll come to enjoy it. A lot of the people where I work go on their bikes because it's so much quicker than a car. You can zip around the traffic, you can go on the left-hand side of the traffic, you can nip out. It is no problem driving them. You've just got to be aware of what's going on all the time. You've got to be watching what's going on in front all the time. Keep checking those mirrors to see what's coming up behind you. And you'll hear beeps and beeps and beeps. That's just normal here. It's just a warning. Look, someone's saying, look, I'm coming through. So yeah, it's actually all right. And that's from someone who had never ridden a bike ever in the UK. So yeah, I think it's good fun. What about the police? Well, I've been stopped by the police maybe 3 or 4 times, and each time all they're after is a little bit of cash. And someone gave me a top tip: when you're driving around in Jakarta, you get stopped by the police, they're not really bothered if you haven't got a license, they're not bothered if you've got your number plate wrong, they don't check that. All they're interested in is a bit of cash. So have a spare pocket or a spare wallet with a low amount of money, and just hand that to them to grease the wheels, because they'll say things like, you've got to come to the police station next week and you've got to present your documents. They know that you don't want to do that. They can't be bothered with the hassle. They just want a bit of money. I usually pay 50,000, £2.50, and they normally say, right, off you go, on you go. So yeah, the police are a little bit corrupt, but it's doable. So the helmet's on. Let's start the bike. Quick stand away, and there we go. Right, so I'm back in my apartment. So that is an introduction to what it's like driving a moped in Jakarta.